What's up, folks? Water. 7:12. Came a little late for you guys today because I know most of you guys signing late anyway. All right, we got one. Sounds good. I'm a little late today on purpose. If I start a little later, 3, there you go. What's up, fellas? What's up? As you come in, hit that thumbs up as you come in. All right, fast. There we go. Come on in. How y'all doing? Show me where you're from, man. Show me some love. Where you from? LK. All right. Hit that thumbs up as you come in. Big Mike, what's up? ¿Qué pasó? Estoy bien, man. Estoy bien. Okay. What's up? That's it. Thumbs up. I know you hit the thumbs up button, right, Kay? Where you from, Kay? Long Beach. Where you from, Kay? Just curious. Oh, you're in ATL now. Okay. It's 2 from Long Beach. Oh, that's right. Detroit, 313. All right. Miami, 305. And K is Las Vegas. Hot Vegas. Went to Vegas a few times, man. I almost burnt up. I felt like it was about 200 degrees walking down the street to one of my casinos. I said to somebody, how do people live in Vegas? I don't know. It's like an inferno in Vegas. It is so damn hot. I thought Houston was hot. How long you live there, man? Kay? How long you live in Vegas, Kay? Because I'm wondering how. Oh, so it's cold today. All right. It's cold today. All right. Only 86. All right. I was there, man, probably in August, probably about 10 years ago. I stayed in a hotel. We walked down the street to the casinos, man. I just couldn't move. And you chose to go there, right? You're from California? A couple more people come in before I start. I don't think so, man. June 4th? Nope, I don't think so. Just talking about that today. I don't think so. What's up, Robert? Okay, yeah, no problem, man. My pleasure, man. You live in, okay, by staying indoors. Okay, all right, got you. Because, man, I can never forget that walk from Arizona to Vegas. Arizona is hot too. I never been to Arizona, but that Vegas, man. I walked down that street. I remember that just burning up. Christopher, what's up? How you doing, man? Give me your city a shout out, man. Give me city a shout out, Chris. Wait for some more. It's 13 in and 16 to hit this. Wait for some more. Give me 5 more minutes before we start. Give me 5 minutes. Get to know all you guys. Where you from, Chris? Exactly, Big Mike. Exactly. And I tell people that call me all the time, I tell them August, man. August, September. Oh, I hope sooner, but they got to open local first. So I hope, because I'm getting antsy here, man. I'm used to traveling all over Colombia. I'm getting antsy. I need to get out on the road. And my boys, I travel a lot too. They're getting antsy. So I heard that it's going to be open after the 30th, okay, for domestic stuff. Carlos, what's up? So that's the word. After 30th, it's going to be open for a lot more stores. But one thing you got to know, check this out. I called my buddy in Bogota, right? Mike. Is the flight still on time for June 4th? I don't know. I put money that won't go. That won't go June 4th. I could be wrong, but I put money on it. Okay, there you go. 3 months in Medellin. So check it out. I got a friend in. You might. Some of you guys might know him. London Mike. He was on with me one time in Bogota. I asked him how it was going because most of the infections are in Bogota. I knew that makes sense, a big city. He told me he went out yesterday on this main street, name of the street. He said there were people all over the place walking around, stores open, cars up and down the street. Like it was, he was shocked, you know, he was shocked, he said. So people are taking it on themselves. And another friend of mine here too, right here in Medellin, he said he went out to one street, Main Street. He looked around and was like, whoa, what's this? Restaurants open, people walking around like crazy. He said, and it's supposed to be on lockdown. But he said, depends on where you go, people are just walking around, you know, like nothing's happening. So I guess they decide to open it up themselves. Yeah, it's right. Exactly, man. But Chris, we're supposed to be in lockdown still, right? I walk around here. I'm nervous about walking around. I go to the stadium or whatever with a bicycle, and the cops are there looking at you and everything else, telling you to go home at 3 o'clock. And I come home and I hear people say, "Nah, over here is people are, you know, all over the place." In Bogota, Mike said that people are all over the place, like nothing's happening. I'm like, what? They don't want to arrest him? I don't know. I don't know. So who knows, man? Who knows? All right, we got 20. That's great. Texas Marine. Houston Simplify. Ooh, ooh. You got a Marine there? So wait a minute. Jacksonville Beach yesterday, no mask. Folks are all, damn, see that? See that? Depends on where you are. It's going Scott. Oh, Scott Burnett. Scott Burnett, my man, Scott. I didn't know you were into this channel, man. I didn't know you were signing in. What's up, man? Glad you joined us, bro. I got to hit you up later, man. It's been a while. Hope you're doing good, man. I'm glad you tuned in. I didn't know you were in my channel. It's your first time, Scott? I know it's Scott. I know Scott for, God, 25 years or longer. Hope the same Scott Burnett from Florida, right? Okay, yeah. I didn't know you were on, man. I'd love to have you, man. When you all come in, hit the thumbs up button real quick before we get going. All right? As you come in, just do that. Hit the thumbs up button. Hope you're doing good, man. Hope you're doing great, man. I got to hit up with get up with you. I'll call you probably later or tomorrow, right? Man, it's been forever. I know this dude for over 25 years or more. He's worked together. All right. I'm getting all over the place, huh? Krista Ray, right. Across the river from Poblado was business as usual, no mask. Damn, really, Big Mike. Wow. Yeah, I will. I will call you. I'll definitely call you. We're here getting depressed about this quarantine, man. While in Florida, they're doing what the hell they want. It's all opened up already. Can't believe that in Florida. Oh, man. Damn, Crystal Ray. Wow. So what's the deal, Big Mike? If I can go out tomorrow and they won't arrest me, that's what you're saying? Take a chance? Wow. I'm half an hour from 1.5 from Cucuta and got the border shut down. That's right. It should be shut down to bring it in. Yeah, I know. I'm too nervous to go out. I'm worried about getting arrested. See, American, give me that $1 million fine. But if people are out there doing their stuff, I want to get out myself, man. Because I'm getting, you know, really, really cabin fever in here. Getting a little depressed now. Gotta get out. I know I get out to the gym. Not gym. I don't leave home without my face mask. Correct. Same here. Shirt, Carlton. Oh, you did? Oh, man. Nice. Nice. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Chef, appreciate that. I got a shirt. I got a question. Listen up, folks. I got a question for you. See who can answer this question. All right? So listen up carefully now. Who knows what negative interest rate is? You have to say yes. And which country first started it? Negative interest rate. If you come in, hit the thumbs up. I'm curious. I'm gonna do a tape tomorrow, a video tomorrow about negative interest rate. I'm curious who knows about it. Negative interest rate. If you do, put a yes. If you don't, put a no. Just I'm gonna drop a video about it tomorrow. And which country? Two answers. If you know where it is, if you know, oh yeah, I figure Scott would. Come on, another banker. You would. Anybody else know what it is? Negative interest rate. Negative interest rate. Oh damn. Okay. All right. Couple. No. Okay. Oh, there's some no's. All right. Japan wasn't the first one did it. Nah, they weren't the first one. You know who's the first country, Scott, who did that? The first country who did that in 72 to 78. You'll learn a lot tomorrow in my video. No clue. Okay. All right. You'll learn tomorrow. So give Scott a try. The first country. Don't look it up on your quickly. I'm gonna teach you all something tomorrow. I'm gonna try to do more financial videos. You know, it's cool to do travel stuff, but I want to do financial videos too. That's my forte. But you know, people don't want to listen to financial videos as much. England, no. Starts with an S. S. Watch the video tomorrow. All right, and learn something about negative interest rate. A very, very interesting topic. I swear, you know, you guys will learn a lot. You know, learn a lot about that. Actually, Trump's. There you go. Brady got it. You look it up, didn't you? Tell the truth. Brady, you looked it up? Honestly. You look it up? Oh, you knew it. I take your word for it if you knew it up. Did he know Brady or looked it up? Anyway, yeah, 72. No, Brady got it. Oh, you guessed. Ah, okay, so it's a guess. Switzerland, correct. In 72 to 78. Okay. There you go, bank charging for your money. That's right, exactly. So tomorrow we'll learn some more about that. A lot of people don't know anything about that, really, because Trump's talking about it here. It's not going to happen here. Not going to happen here. I doubt it. I doubt it very much. You'll find out what it is, the reason they start doing it, which countries did it before, when they did it, you know. But you learn tomorrow in my video, right? Make it interesting. Learn something about something different besides females. Yeah. So Scott is doing great in Medellin, and it's different now because we're on quarantine, right? A lot of guys here live here, some been here. A lot of people know about Medellin, and it's been hell. But you know, it's a good reason they did that, because you know if they didn't do it, this country, the healthcare system couldn't handle something like what happened in New York. They were doing this in the state. They were doing this in the States. Negative interest rate? Nah, not in the States yet. Nah. Trump's talking about it, but they're not doing it yet. Robert? No, not doing it yet. Where is it in the States? It's not in the States. Unless I don't know. Trump's talking about it. We're zero interest rate, but net negative. Why do you prefer living in Colombia versus the Dominican Republic? Both have great prices. Okay, Chef, good question. Okay, so we got half of you guys that hit the thumbs up. Let me answer the question real quick. Half of you. It's easy. Let's hit the thumbs up. Easy. Okay? So, hope we don't do negative. We don't. It's not going to happen. I put money on it. It won't happen. All right? But anyway, I love the DR. I love the weather. I'm a fisherman. I love to fish. I'm going to do a fishing video also. All right? And I miss the DR. But the problem in the DR is the infrastructure is the biggest problem. You know, you got power going out. The crime is bad. The weather is great in DR, right? I love the hot weather. I love the ocean. Love seeing the ocean. But the infrastructure, the crime is just, you know, it's just bad. You know, infrastructure. You know, power's not going out. I'm not worried about getting robbed as much. You know, it was scary. I had some close calls. I've seen stuff happening in DR, close calls. I've been to so many spots where there's just dumpy, you know, in the city in Santo Domingo where there's garbage all over the floor, stinking, dog shit everywhere. Pardon my French. So it's just certain things turned me off from the DR. Also, the con man, I got ripped off, or they tried. I got ripped off probably once, big time, and they tried so many times with the taxis, and it just got to me after a while, you know. Okay, so that's the deal. And I started coming here. I loved it here. Big difference, you know. People don't listen to one thing. One thing people notice when they come here, right, from the DR, I take them around. I said to them, wait, look around you. What's the first thing you notice about here versus the DR? You know, look at the cars. No beat up, dumpy cars. They don't have them in Medellin. None. They don't have them. You can hardly see any. In DR, every other car you see is beat up. The lights hanging up with a cord. All this stuff. It's just worse. Okay, let's see some of these questions here. Okay. Anything you can do in DR can do in Colombia. Well, not really, but I feel better here. Do they have bass fishing? I don't think so. Maybe in spots. I haven't seen bass fishing. Oh, wait. Smallmouth bass. Smallmouth bass, not largemouth, smallmouth bass. In Guatapé. Guatapé. It's about an hour from here, or a little less. The Fed is not printing money. They are not borrowing, they're printing. So what the president doesn't make sense. Okay. Yeah, president, look, Scott, we know, don't talk about the president, man. Don't talk about him. He doesn't know what's happened. He has no clue. He's a bigger country with more diverse and things to do. Correct, Pablo. Great. Oh, yeah. Does your apartment have a hot water heater? Yeah, it does. The electric one. The electric one on the wall. It's in the utility room. Yeah, they have these. All right. Yeah, crime is, in my opinion, look, everybody has different experiences in these places. All right. I might tell you something about DR you said never happened to me before. So we got to understand that. And I'm talking about my experience in DR. The crime was, I didn't feel as safe as I do here. You know, I just didn't, even when I stayed in, it's called Panini, that really nice neighborhood by the mall, the Blue Mall. I still felt unsafe walking around like I'm going to get jacked any second, you know. I had friends who came down there and got jacked the first night, you know, so it's just a lot more poverty, I think. So I don't feel as good here over there I do here. Trout, lots of trout farms, Pablos, lots of trout farms. You know, I'm not into trout farms that much. It's just literally shooting fish in a barrel, drop it in, pick them up, take them to eat, eat them. I'm not trout farm. You know, I'm actually looking at. I got a couple of subscribers who have family in Santa Marta and other places, and I'm trying to work out some fishing trips. You know, especially in Santa Marta and Taganga. So I'm working on that. Kevin, I speak, hablo español poquito. Es suficiente. Crime is so bad. Sweden, no, with Switzerland. Missed that. You never knew crime was so bad in DR. Do you feel safer? Yeah, I do feel safer in Colombia. It's me. I feel safer in Colombia. I never felt as safe in the DR. I actually saw, you know, crime go down, pocketbook being grabbed, all kind of stuff happening in the DR. Just watch it Sunday morning. They'd coming from Sunday school. Guys pass by the bike, grab the pocketbook, take off. I seen that stuff right in front of my eyes in the DR. So, you know, I just don't feel safe. And I got ripped off so many times with a taxi. Worked on me mentally. I just had enough. I want to beat some taxi drivers up eventually, you know, ripping you off constantly. To go small distance, they want to charge you a bunch of money. They don't think you know what it is, you know. All right, so I speak some Spanish. I'm getting better every day. You know, don't stress out. Don't push it. People are going to try to almost embarrass you into thinking you should learn Spanish, you know, within a year or so forth. It's water, Scott. Water. This is my mouth dry. It's water. People don't think I'm drinking scotch or something. It's water. Don't let anybody embarrassing you think you have to learn Spanish within a year. Like, you know, you're full of shit. You got to learn while you're there. No, just ignore them. Take your time. Learn it in your own speed. And people I've spoken to, actual Colombians, said it takes about 3 full years to learn Spanish well. Okay, so don't anybody embarrass you to think you have to learn right away. Okay. Okay. What are you drinking? Okay, water. This is a weird question, but I heard people put their soiled toilet paper in the garbage in Colombia. Okay, Brady, this is the truth. Okay, not a weird question. Actually, it's a good question. Just the culture here and the custom here, do not put your toilet paper into the actual commode. You put it in the basket next to it. Okay. Do Americans do it? No. You know, but if you grew up here as a Colombian, you just used to doing it. All right. You put it in. You go to the stores or whatever, the malls. They put it in a separate basket, not into the toilet. You know, it's your culture. You can't, don't knock it. Don't make any comments about it. It's just your culture. You know, so that's true. Okay, I understand. Okay, yeah. Thank you for the coupon advice as well. I was about to pay it. Cheaper. Whoa, really? 3 grand for a Celta? No, no, no. Go online, Groupon, man. Get that Groupon. And some other guys, watch the response. Some other guys giving you some idea. Some other places you can get cheaper, the course cheaper. I know it's about $40 on Groupon. Okay, etiquette, and infrastructure in Colombia. Correct. Rolo, there you go, man. I agree with you. Okay, the guy who had that marriage in Colombia and took her back. Have you seen him lately? Nah, and I'm gonna circle back to him. Let me, Charles, let me explain why I haven't spoken to him. I was a little embarrassed, you know. The brother came here. He was so proud of wanted to go on my channel to talk about his experience with this girl, you know. And the brother was a real nice guy. You know, we sat down. I didn't realize the backlash myself, right? So we did the video, and a lot of you guys were just, not you guys here, but a lot of the subscribers, they got on his case and they really bashed him really, really bad, you know. And the next day, the girl, she called and she was crying, literally was crying. You know, she's not used to that kind of stuff, you know. So I was so embarrassed to talk to him again after that. He told me she was crying, she was upset. He's trying to calm her down. The comments they were saying about her, real mean comments, you know. So I don't know. My other boy, Jermaine, said he saw her somewhere else on another site. So I'm gonna see if they're still together or not. I don't know. I'll try to circle back and see if he wants to talk. But I felt so bad for him coming on my channel and to get bashed like that. You know what I mean? I couldn't take down so many comments that, you know, there's so many comments that were negative. I couldn't take them all down. You know what I mean? But I'll follow up. All right. Women will rip you off here than people in the street. Yeah, right. Okay, yeah. You know, I never feel unsafe walking around the streets. I never do. Never do. And in the DR, I did. You know, I think there's some more poverty there. I don't know what it is, but I know there's a lot of poverty here too. But I never feel unsafe walking around the street in Colombia. And I did feel unsafe walking around the street in DR. I love the DR. Women are beautiful. You know. Okay, Charles, here you go. 15 bucks. Okay, it's 40 or 50. You get 15. But I think, isn't the TFL better than the other one? I don't know. This is asking a question, Charles. I'm not telling you. I don't know. The TFL better than the TESOL? I don't know. If you know, let me know. I've been all over the DR, man. I used to go to DR so often. I mean, more than anybody here probably, you know, because when I got separated, I moved from Texas to Florida. I didn't want to work. Divorce has been written out. That's good, because I didn't want to work because of the divorce, pending divorce. So I was not employed for about a year and a half. All I did was travel to the DR sometimes 3-4 times a month. You know, a lot. So I know all over the DR, everywhere. Okay, so I'm not sure which Charles, which one is better, the TFL or the TESOL. I don't know. Yeah, the sewer get clogged up, but look, a lot of us, yeah, Roy, but a lot of the newer building, I'm in a building that's, I heard it's not that new. The Americans don't do that. They really don't do it, you know, and I never had a problem with clogging my system. I know that's why they do it, but I never had a problem, you know, never did. And I've been living in other apartment for a year now, you know, 4 months here, and never had a problem. Sometimes I put a lot of stuff in there too, and just, you know, so I don't know. reggae clubs in Colombia. Where do your brothers congregate? Well, there's a couple of places, um, that's a little niche of people doing their own little things. Like I meet with some guys at certain spots. I want to go into a more meet. Got to find a little spot where you meet. Um, being on the TV here, well, on the YouTube, I don't tell people exactly my movements. I used to do that when I first got on the channel. Some other YouTubers tell me, don't do that. Don't advertise where you're going every time, where you are. Don't advertise that. But the guys get together and do their own little thing. There's a big restaurant called Sweet Georgia Cafe. A lot of people go there, black and white, go there and hang out. There's also Medellin Guru. He has get-togethers. So we have the little cliques also. You can find a lot of Americans here. Not a problem. Find Americans to hang out with. Reggae clubs. Yeah, there's I think two. There's one in Poblado I've been to myself personally, right? There's another one on 33rd Street. I passed it, never been in it. One in Poblado. The music is good. A lot of good, music, but the crowd is more younger, younger Colombian kids, just going crazy. So they enjoy the reggae, but it's not for like a Caribbean kind of place, got half of you hit the thumbs up. Appreciate it. Some more questions. Do you ever go to Cuba or Jamaica? Roy, I did 3 or 4 videos on Cuba. I went to Cuba last May, I think. Check the videos out in Cuba. Last May I did Cuba. Liked it. Didn't love it. Liked it. A lot of issues, You'll see in the video of trying to get things to eat and all that. Go to a restaurant, you can get food to eat. You go around the city and try to buy things like eggs. Biggest problem I had, you couldn't find eggs for a week I was there. Couldn't find the eggs anywhere you go. The stores were kind of empty. Okay, that's a problem with Cuba. But people were nice, and what I got to do is if I go back to somewhere else beside, the city. Go back. I said somebody said go to Santiago in the countryside. So I've been to Jamaica many times. Actually, this year, Roy, I was planning to go to Jamaica to do some videos, but because of the quarantine, we're stuck. I might put it to next year. But yeah, I had a lot of cousins in Jamaica, a lot of cousins. And I told them I'm gonna come back there and do some videos in Jamaica. But not gonna happen this year. Look, what percent of your portfolio cash do you recommend keeping? Well, depends on your age. Brady, depends on your age, okay? I'm gonna do more videos for finance. I love talking about finance, but it's not really a finance channel. But I always put some in there. I would say it depends on your age. In your 60s, I would say put a higher percentage. You know what I mean? Money market and so forth. Because if it crashes again, you don't know how long it's going to take to recover. Take another 10 years. I don't know. This thing is not over yet. It isn't over yet. Get a second wave of sickness and people dying, and the economy could end up crashing pretty hard. And so, I would say keep about 40%. No, everybody's going to agree with me. Keep 40% of your money in cash if you're 60 or over. If you're younger, don't worry about it. So I say 40%. That's my own opinion. All right. Okay. Some more Poblado, Laureles, and Bogota for the most part, totally safe. I've never had a hint of problem. Same here, brother. Same thing. There are a lot of problems in Colombia, but I think you live in the right neighborhood, and like most cities, you live in, Miami, and I live in right along the shore, overlooking the bay. Paying $2,000 a month, you're fine. You go 3 or 4 blocks to Liberty City, and you're not fine. So it depends on where you are, and most of the crime happens in the poor neighborhoods. Okay, so like anything else, I never had a problem. I walk downtown. I go downtown a lot, and locals are there. I never had a problem. I feel comfortable here. And DR, I always felt kind of like on edge in DR. I love it. Believe me, I love it. But I've seen so much crime there, so I feel on edge a little bit. Okay, DR is a weekend retreat. Yeah, there you go. There you go. To live there year round. Another problem with the DR for me personally is I'm nervous about because infrastructure is not great. It's in the path of the hurricane. People tell me, well, they got these mountain range here and there because no, they've been lucky to not get a direct hit. Okay, The mountain range not going to protect you that much if it comes in the right direction. Okay, so I wouldn't want to live there year round. And if anything, I would live there the wintertime, maybe for about 4 or 5 months, then come back to Colombia. That'd be ideal for me. Okay, but to live there all year round, yeah, hurricanes hit, infrastructure is bad already. You need a quarantine lady friend to keep the depression away. Well, I can't talk about having lady friends here at all because it's not permitted. It's not permitted. You want to go on TV and say that you broke any crime. Cuba? Oh, Jay loves Cuba. Oh, hold up, Robert. Jay loves Cuba, huh? Okay. Havana? Or you been to other parts of Cuba? I'm going to go back, but I want to go other spots. You need a quarantine lady. Okay, all right, all right. Leave that question alone. Oh, it's working? Oh, thanks. I didn't know it was working. Whoa, Jordan, appreciate that, man. Oh, super chat's working. I had no idea, guys. I tried to put it on. I thought it wasn't working. I tried this morning more than one time, and it wouldn't tell me if it's activated or not. So I had no idea it was working. So somebody found a super chat. Thanks, Jordan. Appreciate it, man. I had no idea it was working. I would talk about it. Okay. Of love. Okay, back up here. Sweet George's Cafe is awesome. Robert, the owner, is cool cat. They have any games on one. Okay, yeah. It's okay. It's okay. I'm kind of far away from it now. I used to go there a lot before. Jamaica can be dangerous too. Correct. That's why I'm not living there either. I'm Jamaican, but I'm not living there either. I'm living here. Jamaica can be dangerous too. Exactly. You know, if I go back, I have a lot of family there, cousins and so forth. So, you know, I feel safer with them, you know, but it can be dangerous. Correct. I tell like it is, man. If it's dangerous, even my own country, I tell like it's dangerous, it's dangerous. Okay, I stayed at Casa Particular. The food was home cooking. It was great when the hotel was crap. Where's Casa Particular, Roy? Just curious. So everybody can know what are you talking about. Okay, Sweet George is awesome. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Very cool. Where you a lot of love when you are there. Okay, all right. Okay, Robert, you love that little thing you stick up. Great. Panama, yes. Damn, 22 of you haven't hit the button. 22 of you. Just do that real quickly. So before I came here in, well, June of 2018, I think it was, I went to Boca del Toro. I got a buddy, an old guy from Australia, old contractor. He buys, land, constructs stuff on it, and then sells it. So he's building like a hotel over there in Boca del Toro. And he had the main part of the structure being is where he sleeps and so forth. So he was going to Italy for a month or so. He goes to Italy every summer. So he said, come on over here and stay in my spot. You can watch it for me. So I went to Boca del Toro, right on the beach, on the water, and way up on the island, though, where the bushes are. And I stayed there for 3 weeks. It was rough. Check my videos out. When I first started doing the videos, I did some Boca del Toro stuff, but my beard was gray and I had hair. But it was rough. It was a bad experience for me. It was rough. Insects, the bugs, it was rough. So I did 3 weeks there in Boca del Toro. Then I went to Panama City for a week, which was good. But Panama City is very expensive, If I lived here, I could probably go to Panama and stay in one of the smaller towns, on the beach. I would do that. All right. All right. But Panama City was nice, but it was expensive as hell. I went to Old Town Panama City. I had a chicken sandwich and a beer. It was $21. No kidding. Chicken sandwich and a beer, some fries, $21 in Old Town in Panama City. Ridiculously expensive. All right. So I'm in Thailand at the moment. Every country in South America, Asia is safe to walk around at any time. Man, you're in Thailand right now, Roy. Cool, man. I gotta get over there, bro. I gotta get over there. It's just the problem is that flight, man. I can't handle that 20-hour flight. Every time I look at my itinerary and goes, You got stopped somewhere for 5 hours. You maybe got 20, 24 hours to get there. I'm going, damn, do I really want to do that? I really want to go. I really want to go, Roy. Stay in touch. I really want to go. It's just that flight. Havana twice. Okay, all right. What do you think about options trading? All my friends do options trading. Well, not all of them. A few of them, close friends. I'm not into it because I'm doing Forex, foreign exchange. I do that foreign exchange versus options. All right. I know better. I got a little system going, so I do foreign exchange. All right. I don't advise anybody to do it. All right. It's got money to lose. You can take a lot of risk. All right. You can have some days you make $300, and do really well. You can do really well in a week. And then sometimes it can go really bad on you. So, gotta manage your risk. I learned to, after blowing 3 accounts, I learned to manage my risk that I'm doing real good right now. Okay. All right. Any words on when Colombia is going to open its national border? We discussed that earlier, Pablo. We think the earliest is going to be probably August. We could be totally wrong, but if I want to be played safe, I say August. International, maybe local in July, but we're shooting. I think August. All right, we'll probably hear more in another week or so. All right, they're going to decide if we're going to extend the current curfew quarantine past the 25th. So usually here before it's going to end, like on the 20th, they'll tell you something. This message is from your government. What? What is that? 100%. What message you talking about, man? So Rolo, no options for me. Okay, message from the government. What are you talking about? I missed that, man. What message? Okay, what's up? Friends, everybody's cool. Okay, what? TL, if it's before international teaching, is for home and abroad teaching. 2 names of the teaching so that your buddies teach on. Okay, the big one is VIP. The other one is Dada ABC. So it's the two biggest ones, right? VIP Kids, Dada ABC. I did it for a while. You can make good money on it, but I checked my video I just did like last week, committed to getting up 5:30 in the morning, and I can't do that, man. I need that badly. New York. Oh, New York. What part of New York, man? That's my spot. Grew up in Hackensack, New Jersey. Spent a lot of my time in New York. Brooklyn, Bronx. I met my wife in right at White Plains Road and 233rd. Big Jamaican neighborhood around here. Would you ever do a video about your thoughts on marriage in general and your experience and give advice for men who want to get married in future? Wisdom we can give. I got a lot of wisdom about that, but it might be tainted, So I want to do it to you, man. I'm gonna tell you the truth based on my experience, and it can be good. It can be good. I would give some advice as to how to make it better. So I might do one. But I'm no relationship expert. You know what I mean? I'm divorced. But I probably gonna give you ways to protect yourself in a divorce. It cost me a fortune. I won't even talk about a number. When you first moved to Medellin, how long did the honeymoon period last? Well, it didn't take me long to get used to, because I used to come here and explain. When I used to go to DR for 5 years, kind of got tired of it, looking for another spot to go to. So I started coming to Medellin, right? And my boys say they wouldn't, what am I going there for? I said, man, I'm going to check it out, So I came by myself the first time. They didn't want to come. And I liked it. I kept going. So I was going to both places for a while. I was going to DR plus here for a while. So I got used to coming here, got used to the people. So I did that for a while before I even moved here. So, by the time I got here, I knew it pretty well. When are you doing a video on Barranquilla? Barranquilla is on my list of it. I've been there once, only once. I got a list of places to revisit. Just need the time, brother. Need the time. Need the time. I'll get there. Don't get married. Brady said, don't get married. See, if I do a video, I'm not going to say that. It can be a good thing for some people. My mom and dad married for 65 years, something like that, 60 something years, you know. So God bless your soul. But back then women put up with more than women do nowadays. Oh yeah, South Bronx. 233. Oh, there you go. Man, nice, chef. There you go. South Bronx, man. They still got tasty patty over there. Love South Bronx. Brooklyn, South Bronx. Met my wife in a club in South Bronx. Are you planning on marrying again? Oh man, you're kidding me. I just told you what it cost me the first time. Why would I do it again? No way. No way. But I say no way. But let's face it. When you get to be 65, I'm not 65 yet. 65-year-old towards 70 years old, you gotta settle down, right? I don't see my man here yet talking crap. But anyway, somebody look for somebody else. Sydney's not here. You gotta settle down eventually, right? Just chasing another young woman, that's not gonna cut it, right? Gotta settle down because you might get sick. Let's face it, you might get sick. Need somebody to take care of you. And when you get 80 years old, you somebody to change your diaper, it depends, help you out. You fall down, So it's not a bad thing. I would say my one advice, real quickly, and leave the topic alone and probably do a video on it if you want me to. You're gonna get married. Don't marry a beautiful woman. My wife was very beautiful, and that's all you saw. You got a hot wife. That's all you saw, right? Don't do that. Make sure she got a college degree and she wants to work just like you do. She has her own 401k, or she's working for some money, not just sitting home. All right? Because if you do that, she sits home. When you get divorced, you're gonna pay out of your nose. She took half my pension, right, and more than half my assets because she didn't work. All right. So I would say my friends who got divorced when their wife was working and has their own pension, their own job, they didn't really feel it. A couple of guys that didn't feel it at all, because the wife got her money, she has a career, she has her own pension, and they walk away, fine, But if you don't, just marry some beautiful lady for the hell of it, you're gonna pay for it. So my only advice is move on. All right. Okay, Barranquilla is on the list. I've been here before. I've been to most of these cities before, but like Cartagena, if you didn't hear last week, I'm planning to move to Cartagena. It's on my list. I want to do it, but I was supposed to probably did already 2 or 3 trips to Cartagena by now, just get acclimated, learn more about it, and I have not been able to do it. So with my current lease, I have to tell them if I'm going to renew by end of September, not November, the September. I make a decision. So I have to make sure I can get over there and look around and get everything settled before September. All right. But the plan is still to move there. Okay, let's see. Okay, depending on, let me back up here. Thailand is open. All right, good, got that. Thailand is too far right now. Depending on who you talk. 25th guaranteed open, but then bars and restaurants still closed. Say going to be extended. Yeah, no one knows, man. No one knows. Because Christopher, no one knows. That's a good answer, Christopher. We hope it's over, right? Because if it's not over by the 25th, it's going to get real bad. And people are starting to ignore it right now, right? And they can't arrest 100 people every day. So I think it's going to be done by the 25th. And then, but like I said, the discos, the bars, and so forth, they're probably going to remain closed. All right? All right, let's go. Number 2 train. Before all the people from the island started to settle, my best friend was from Barbados. Oh, there you go. Number 2 train. Here you go. Thanks, Charles. Appreciate it. You can marry a 40-plus-year-old mature. There you go. Done. Talk about it before. There you go. All right. Marry a woman that's in her 40s, mature, and you probably got a better chance to stay married here. Don't marry some 20-something-year-old. Don't do it, guys. It can be done. Believe me. You can get a girl here that's 25 years old or 30 years old. If you're 60-year-old, she will marry you at 60. She will marry you. Believe me. It's economics. Is there something wrong with that? No. People in the United States make you feel guilty about that stuff. You want to marry a 25-year-old, you know. But in all of South America, Central America, Africa, in some of the we call it countries, Arab countries, it's perfectly, fine to marry someone a lot younger. Is it economics? Yes, economics. But so what? So what? Every woman wants some kind of security, young or old, even in the United States. Okay, everybody wants security. I have a girl I know. She's 27 now, 28. Her dad's 63. Her dad left her mom to marry a 33-year-old. Okay, and that's not uncommon, right? Okay. Roy, I like Barranquilla. I was there for the carnival, a lot of fun. Yeah, I like Medellin because I've been there once, but I have to go back and learn it some more. Thanks, Charles. Appreciate that. Bringing them back is no. Yeah, you're right. No. I'm talking about marrying them staying here. No, Charles. Get that straight. That's a no. You marry. Although I know people who have done that. But you marry a woman here, they'll lovey-dovey and love you. Take them back to the States. I would say, and Colombians listening, I'm not knocking your country, knocking your woman. It's just that I know personally, Colombians and Venezuelan, when they marry you, they go there and about an 80% chance they'll leave you within a year. All right? This is the way it is. Do I blame them? I don't blame them either. If you're 60 years old, want to marry some 20-something-year-old, why should they stay with you when you go to the United States? You're that dumb. Need a nurse with a purse. You need a nurse with a purse, okay? Your wife's a nurse. He's smart. Scott got a wife that's a nurse. There you go. Scott's smarter than me. He's a lot smarter than me. There you go, Scott. Need a nurse with a purse. Take this advice. Man, 70-something people, nice. 50 people didn't hit the thumbs up. Real quickly, thumbs up. Appreciate it. As we keep going. You want to happy rest of your life. Never marry a pretty woman. I can attest for that. Robert, that is the true song. It's a new song. There you go. Gotta please him. Exactly, Charles, exactly. 20-year-olds, they're good for one thing. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with it at all. For fun. But if you want to, a long-term thing, I would say go to 40. Are you in Colombia for the long haul? Yes, I am. Long haul. Unless they kick me out. I'm here for the long haul. Okay? Unless they kick me out. Like I said, I would love to be able to live in another country for 6 months and here for 6 months. Ideally, I would love to do that. I really would. Somewhere else, whether it's Panama on the beach somewhere or the DR somewhere, 6 months somewhere else, or 3 months here, and then come back here and live 6 months. That would be ideal. Nicaragua would be nice because the fishing is good, but we'll see what happens. All right, that'd be ideal. The problem is that you have all this stuff you take with you because you're moving your life here. If I had a home and a lot of family in the States, I could leave stuff there, bring minimum. My life is here. Bring everything I have is with me right here. So you got to move around pretty often with that stuff. It's pretty tough. If I want to go to DR and spend 3 months, I got to keep my apartment here. Follow me? It's going to be difficult. All right. When are you going to Rihacha? I've been to Rihacha. Big Mike, I did. Went there. Went to the Flamingo. What do you call it? Sanctuary. I got a video on it, man. 2 videos. I want to go back when the lagoon has more water and more flamingos. It's pretty cool though. It's a poor area, man. Poor area. Roll up, enjoy your life, man. Talking to me. I'm enjoying my life, man. I'm having a great time here. I'm trying to enjoy my life, not to get stressed out with anything. And one encounter with some guys here, and I kind of blew it up too much. Got to de-stress. Just so you know, a little personal history about me if you don't know. My sister died at 17, And then my brother died at 40. He was an All-American soccer player, Kentucky, Morehead State in Kentucky. Went to Philly Sims to school, same time. And we played semi-pro soccer after I left college. And man, he had a heart problem out of nowhere. So he died at 40. So I look at the fact that I'm this age, man. I've got so much life that they're not seeing. You know what I mean? You know, and I appreciate it so much. So I try to enjoy my life, man. Gotta enjoy it, baby. Okay, all right. How many people die from in Colombia? Wow, Big Mike, you know the number? Four something? About 450, Big Mike? People died. It's not a big number. It's less than 500. But remember, that's due to some really strict quarantine. Remember that. You know, not like the States. They got real serious. And I'm wondering if when they break the quarantine, you can start going out and mingle, if it's going to spike up. That's my fear. It's going to spike up after that. Let's see what happens. All right. How many people die? Okay, about less than 500, four something. All right. And Mike know a number, direct number, Mike can answer. All right. I'm with the lovely 40-year-old massage girl doing the lockdown. I kept loneliness at bay. Okay. All right. Well, I won't spread it around too much. All right. What about Colombian coast? Apartment very inexpensive. Well, not really. I have a good subscriber, a doctor, female doctor that I'm friendly with. She's in Cartagena. She's lived there for 6 months now. We talk a lot. And I like the place called, I don't want to stay in Boca Grande. You can have Boca Grande, all right? But 525, okay, all right. Okay, all right. 500 dead, okay, about 500. I'm close. So that's not a lot. 50 million people, that's not a lot. You know? As far as infection, though, I think infection is probably a lot more. No one knows the real infection rate. No one knows it. I say that. In the States, too. You start doing a lot more tests, it's going to go up. I guarantee you. You think I'll be on the 1st of what? June? I don't think it's the 1st of June. I doubt it. Tony, I don't think so. Okay? Okay. Well, may your England be happy. Roy. Okay. All right. What's it? If I can't fit in my luggage, it ain't going nowhere. I want to live out my suitcase in here, but 6 months increment different. Chef, that's what I want to do. Really. That's what I love to do. You know, that's what I love to do. I'll be able to leave here after 6 months, go to DR, spend 3 months. I'd even go to Asia and spend 3 months. You know what I mean? I love to do that. You know, well, with so much baggage, so much luggage right now, I'm probably going to need about, I don't know, 3 suitcases and probably 2 big boxes to drag around with me, or put them in storage. Get a 6-month apartment here. Hard to get 6-month places. I don't like those Airbnb for 6 months. Not very good. You know, and then when you leave, put it in storage for 6 months. It's possible. I'll work my way through it. All right. Infection 13,600. That's not bad out of 50 million people. All right. So Big Mike, that's right. It's not bad at all. But I think Big Mike, watch out. You start testing people, that number is going to shoot right up. Okay. Watch. Just like in the United States, you start doing more tests, it's going to shoot up. Okay, Santa Marta. Okay, Roy. I've been there a couple of times. Went to Taganga. If you haven't been to Taganga, check out Taganga. It's really nice also. The city's kind of a dump, but the water is beautiful. The surrounding mountain is great. Water is spectacular. Fishing is great. Diving is great. The town itself is a dump, you know. But Santa Marta, what I don't like about it personally, Robledo Beach, I think it's called. I was out there. And man, the dogs everywhere, man. The dog shit everywhere. Pardon my French, the dog shit everywhere. I just didn't like that, you know. They don't have a lot of European tourists or American tourists. I think they're mostly wealthier Colombians that go there for vacation, you know. But I didn't like it as much for a long-term stay, you know. Nice to have an apartment there. You can get apartments cheap, real cheap there. I heard people tell me about getting an apartment there with a view of the ocean for $70,000, $75,000 in Santa Marta. That's a great deal to have something there, you know, maybe Airbnb it and go there when you want to go. So that's, If I can get somebody to go 50-50 on that, I might think about it. They can kind of like share it back and forth. Reginald, what's up, man? It's CBD. What's CBD? I probably know what you legal there. Think what CBD. Okay. What's going on, Carlton? All good and oh yeah, man. How you doing? All right. Spoken to you a while. Okay. You love where you are, man. Jamundi. I gotta check it out. Tell you I'm gonna check it out when I get a chance. All right. But you gotta hook me up with a lady just like yours. That's nice woman, countryside. Buy an apartment in Medellin and get the resident visa, and then you can roam all over and keep your place. No, done. No, that was my original intent when I got here to buy an apartment after the first year. I changed my mind. You know, I just did. There's some issues. I changed my mind. If you decide to sell an apartment, if you do your research, it can take a foreigner up to 2 years to sell their apartment here in Colombia. Up to 18 months to 2 years to sell the apartment. I don't want to deal with that anymore. I was in the rental business for a while. I don't want to do it anymore. Apartment's so cheap anyway. It keeps me real flexible to move around, you know. If I decide to leave here and go somewhere else to live, I don't want to worry about having a condo here to worry about. Okay, okay. Buy an apartment in Medellin. No, that's not what I want to do. You can do it though. It's cool. You can do that. But I'm saying it's not for me. So it's better to me. It's better to just rent. It's cheap enough to rent. Look at the spot I got for $425. Why would I want to, pay all the extra money just to get the apartment? I'm paying like 4%. I heard 5%, and expenses just to close on it and all that stuff. Just rent. Does anybody see my question? Okay, let me get back to this guy here. FRCHBY. What is your question? Is everyone okay? Go buy BTC, not financial. What? I'm out. Everybody's go buy BTC, not financial advice. BTC. Okay. All right, man. Thanks. Why pushing BTC? BTC. All right. I'll look into it. I bought a bunch of energy stocks. Oh, CBO is different. Okay. No, is it legal? It's not legal. It's not legal. You can have a certain amount. So let me correct that in case somebody jump. No, it's legal. It's legal. You can, if a certain amount. You want stock advice, ignore it. Oh, okay. All right. Stock advice here. So you're allowed to keep a certain percentage of marijuana, right? Roll Tide. Oh, there you go. I'm not sure what the amount is. Somebody might tell me the amount. I don't really smoke. My brother was a dreadlock locked down to here, to his butt. Smoked a lot. I don't smoke. Only time I smoked marijuana, I smoked one cigarette in high school, and I smoked a lot of marijuana freshman year in college, and it really messed me up. I realized what I feel out, so I stopped from my sophomore year. I never smoked since then. All right. It's a lot better to rent. So yeah, so you're allowed to have a certain amount on you in your apartment. You can smoke in your apartment. You still can't have it in the street. People like to hang out at the parks and smoke, and our friends who do it. The cops come around, they throw it away. Okay, so you can get a ticket if you smoke in the street. All right, but you're allowed to have a certain amount. Also allowed to have a certain number of plants in your house. Plants, maybe it's 7 or 8 plants. You can help me out, Big Mike, if you know. So you can have a certain number of plants in your house also, but you can't obviously have a bunch, and you can't smoke it in the street. All right. Medical marijuana is legal in Colombia. Yeah, okay. Medical marijuana, of course, like everywhere. So most places in the U.S. too. Correct. Stock advice. Okay. Roll Tide. All right, man. What's up, Roll Tide? Thanks for checking in, man. Appreciate it. CBD is different. Well, I don't know anything about marijuana. I just never into it because I worked for the government for a while, right? I worked for the U.S. Treasury Department, so I'd be very careful about getting busted. Cost me my really good job. Then I worked for all the big banks, Wells Fargo and all those big banks. So you don't want to get busted and lose a nice career job, So I just didn't do it. It wasn't worth it to me. All right. Some things not worth it. Like the football players and athletes, right? You're making $10 million a year, basketball player, whatever, and you just can't leave that shit alone. You go smoke it, you get busted, you get out of the league for a while, it costs you millions because you got to smoke. That doesn't make any sense to me. Sorry, doesn't make any sense. Smoking gonna cost me $5-6 million a year. I ain't gonna smoke. I love my money too much. I'm here in the South Bronx paying $900 for a room. For a room, month to December, I'm gone. I tried DR. $500 for a room. Wow. That's, hey, go to DR or come here, man. Come here. Or go both. It's a marijuana discussion, right? Okay. Okay, I got the CBD and all that stuff. I can't help. I can maybe get Mike and those guys can answer the question because I know there's some guys here that are into the oil stuff, right? Medical oil. It's supposed to be really good. A couple of guys I know that really sell it and really swear by it. One guy said he had back problem. One guy had knee problem. I know personally. He got that oil stuff, put it on his knee. He said, man, that thing solved his knee problem for months and months. Okay. So that oil is a big thing here. And luckily I don't have problems, so I don't need to use it, but it's a big, big thing here, that oil. Okay. And I have buddies who swear by it, that it works, that oil. Okay. Swear it works. But I haven't had a need to try it. That's just somebody buzzing my bell. Probably people looking for money. Just red bell just rang. Sorry. Okay. Someone says something here. Okay, let me see what I missed. Okay, let's see what I missed here. Okay. Okay, why did you leave? Okay, there we go. Rolo. Why did you leave the Treasury Department? Well, I always wanted an MBA. So came out of Rutgers University, got a job at CIT Finance for a little while, and I got hired by the Treasury Department. Great job. National Bank Examiner, great job. I got 7 people out of 400 applicants, and I got in, bunch of tests. So I felt very lucky, all right, very lucky. Pay was great. It wasn't on a regular government scale, it was a higher scale, and I did great. I spent like 4 years, but I was wanting an MBA. So I left after 3 years, went to Florida State for my MBA. I didn't regret it. Now, look, think about me. Made mistakes in my life. I never look back and regret anything. It does no good. All right. But if I stay with the Treasury Department, could have retired early. Great pension. You got to actually kill someone, stab them in the neck. People looking to get fired from the government job like that. Great benefits. I worked 9 days and 10th days always off. So it's great job. But I was taught to have as much education as possible. So I quit and got my MBA. Parents was pissed off, friends are pissed off, leaving a great job like that. But I won my MBA. But I can't complain. Banking has been great for me. I can't complain. All right. What you pay for a room is what Carlton paid for everything all month. Yeah, there you go. Watch my video, man. I just dropped a couple of days ago about my expenses for April. About $900. $925 was a little fluff in there. $900 for this place too. Everything, $900. Okay. Okay. Why do you leave Treasury Boundaries? Talk about, do Colombians live in Laureles upper class? Do Colombians live? Oh yeah. Check this out. People are gonna find this shocking, right? And I gotta learn this. You look in places like Laureles and Poblado. Let's talk about Laureles because it's a little lower. And you see some beautiful apartments there. I mean, beautiful apartments, and you check them out and they're expensive. They're really nice and expensive. And you think maybe all gringos meaning could be Americans, other people, the European, whatever, live in them? No. Colombians live in the majority of these really, really nice spots. You know, they're not all poor. Don't get it twisted. They're not all poor. The engineers, they're doctors, or whatever here. The Colombians with some money. All right. So a majority of the people living in those nice apartments are Colombians. You know, they're Colombians, not gringos. They're Colombians. They got money. You know, I left the Treasury Department, went back to Florida State for my MBA. I got a scholarship there. Actually, I got a full scholarship for my PhD in economics. True, I didn't take it. Wife said I would have been divorced if I took it. I made a big mistake. I'll get married before I went to grad school. Big mistake. Big mistake. So she was living back in the Bronx. I was in Tallahassee going for my MBA, 18 months. After that, I got a full scholarship for my PhD in economics. And I realized if I stayed there for another 3 years, I would have been divorced. So I just went work for banks. Bought a bank first. Okay. Yeah, Colombians live in the reddest upper class. Okay, Charles, travel exactly. I am tired of the rat race in the matrix. I'm ready for nice weather and easy living. There you go, chef. Look, only live once. It costs me a fortune right now to retire early. I was telling somebody it cost me a fortune. Okay, because Federico, what's up? Remember, if you know about Social Security, right? Out of Catholic Social Security, they take your top 35 earning years, 35. I've got a couple of years where I didn't work because I was going through a divorce. I didn't want to work. Then I retired early. Okay. So I'm going to have probably 4 zeros or 5 zeros averaging to the 35 years, which means it's going to cost me a fortune, you know, for the rest of my life when I start pulling Social Security, when I average in that 4 or 5 0 years, you know, plus money I'm missing out on salary, bonuses can be substantial. You know, 401k, all this stuff I'm missing out on. So, but you know what? You got to decide the rat race or enjoy your life. You know, I just want to enjoy my life. What's up, Federico? Argentina. You know, I got to get out there. How is the economy in Argentina? Let me know. Let me know about that. That's correct. Generational wealth. That's correct. You know, and some of it came from, I wouldn't say. So I'm still 60, man. Still 60. I'm just living off savings. No pension, Social Security yet. I'm too young, man. I retired early. Retired 58. And plus, I didn't work a couple years in between there when I was going through a divorce on purpose. So I got about, man, 5 years of zeros to averaging my Social Security. It's going to kill me. Yeah, right. What? I didn't say anything. They got it from businesses that they owned many years. It's like the States. Look at the people that are wealthy, Gettys and those guys. Interrogation. Oh, I missed that. I don't know. Oh. How can you take Social Security? How can you take it? I mean, what age I'm going to take it? How can you take it? I already have. I can take it whenever I want. Tony, what's up, Tony? I can take it 61. I said 62. I got a couple more years to do that, and then 64 maybe to get a little higher payout because I'm gonna probably get a lower payout because I didn't work 5 years of that 35 years. When you do an average, it's going to cost me a lot. Might cost me $800. I don't know, a month. You know, if I stayed in work another 5 years, would have been really, really high because based on my salary, right? But I'm going to average zeros in there. It's just going to kill me. But it's all right. I'm enjoying myself. It's all good. Okay. Oh yeah. It's all good, man. It's all good. It's all good. You know, it's all good. People just want to know. You did, Tony? I haven't checked in a while. Thanks, man. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Actually, I'm working on a line of other related T-shirt. You won't know it's from me when it's out there. You want to. I hired designers working on it right now. I'm going to T-shirt business, so I'm going to be doing a lot of T-shirts, on my own website, or maybe Teespring. I don't know, but you won't even know it's from me. Younger crowd and stuff like that. It's all being worked on right now by a designer. Gotta do something on your time, man. Something on your time. I do Forex. I do T-shirt. I do channel. Just keep them busy, man. Keep them busy. When are they going to the airport? So you're a good sport. Good for you. It doesn't add up. What doesn't add up? It doesn't add up. Anyway, enjoy. I'm lost with roll up. What doesn't add up? I don't know. Anyway, all right. I mean, Social Security and so forth? No, I'm not taking it. Doesn't add up. I'm lost. Anyway, I can't keep up sometimes. Okay. Yeah, I mean, look, people want to know personal stuff. I don't go into too personal, but this stuff is not a big deal. Okay. Okay, chef. All right. So, Carl, you're basically saying, as long as you don't mind getting up early, right, and not a drunk, you can make $1,000 kind of easy. I mean, can you teach? That's correct, man. I try to tell people that. Okay. You can make $1,000 a month easily. You're teaching 4, 5, 6-year-old. The person I taught, the oldest person I taught was about 15, right? He already knew English. Parents forced him to take it. He didn't want to even learn. He was sitting there playing with his toy when I was teaching him, ignored me. I just taught my lesson, got paid. So you're teaching kids. It's easy money. I'm telling you, but you got to put the hours in. You got to put that. It's not going to give you money without working. Put hours in, but it's easy money. And I don't want to get up at 5 in the morning. I did it for 2 weeks. No, not anymore. Right? But try easy way to make money. You guys got to find ways to make money. Like I'm doing a T-shirt business. There are ways out there to make money. You got to look at it, find them. Don't sit around and say, just go out. Just find. Just look at. Use your brain a little bit. All right. Okay, Aaron, man. Yeah, man. I try to put good videos out, good content. Not too much girl stuff. Obviously, like the beautiful girls are beautiful. To have them on, great. But I want to focus on that TNA stuff. If I can help you out in any way, let me know. All right. I have some bad news about returning to Colombia. What? Some bad news. What's the bad news, Tony? We're all listening, man. What's the bad news? Tony, what's the bad news, Tony? English classes can be done by 7:30 Eastern time. What average pay? What's average per pay? 7:30? I don't know. Okay. Anyway, I don't know. When I did it, I got up at 5:30 in the morning to prepare for class. Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay. Talking about the numbers, talking about COVID-19. Yeah, I know, man. Yeah, because it's going up. Yeah, so I got up at 5:30 in the morning. Also, do with daylight saving time. When I did it, I got up 5:30 in the morning, read my course, what it's about, then start teaching at 6:30. All right, or 6, maybe 6, yeah. So I did it 6 to about 8, four classes. So that's what I did. I got up 5:30. 5:30 is too early for me. Most of the time I go to bed at 2 o'clock, so I couldn't handle it. All right. Did you stimulus check, Tony? I still did not get my stimulus check. Okay, no stimulus check. When I go in that site to put your information in for your bank, keep giving the same bullshit answer. I don't no answer or something like that. I can't get a response. I just gave up on that money. It might come a year from now. I don't know. I can't worry about it. It'll come eventually. Okay, I just come in on. Did you too much check? No, Tony, no check, man. I was getting pissed off checking every day. I just ignore it now. If it comes, it comes. But I keep going online to check, that site to put my personal bank account information in, and it doesn't work. Not for me, it doesn't work. You know, so I'm not going to even worry about it. Nice. Reginald got his. People, a lot of people I know saying they're getting theirs. You know, I filed online. I told you, tax cut, whatever, $120 I paid in electronically. Um, okay, but Reginald, did you get yours in the mail or in your checking account? Big difference. You make a, oh yeah, I remember I stopped working. Luckily, in 2019, I stopped working. I just live off investments. You know, that's what I live on. So I qualify. That's investments. Bank account. Oh, so you must already have the number in before. I didn't have the number in before. All right. So I was trying to go in and put it in, and it can't. I can't let me in. Go in to put information in. All right. So I stopped worrying about it. No, no, Reginald, man, another one not coming yet. The Republican says no, we're not doing another one. You know, not right now. You know, I heard talking about $6,000 a month for the next check, and the Republican says that they're not going to do it. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. Just print money. What's the deal, Scott? What do you think about printing money like that? Just give money away like that. It's gonna the debt, national debt, gonna catch with you eventually. I don't know. Agree with that. I'll get it eventually. Is it better to keep U.S. bank account or open money? Both. You probably won't need a Colombian one, but you need it for other stuff. I mean, to use. I have one. No need to use, but it's good to have it. Right? For various reasons, it's good to have it. Just to have it. Have one just to have it, because you might want to do some business or something else. It's good to have a bank account here. If you don't need to use it, but just to have one. Okay, you want the spoils of America, but talk bad about our country. Bad about our country. Still my country, you know? And I paid my taxes. What do you think I paid tax? I'm a U.S. citizen. I paid taxes there. The check I paid there when I sold my real estate, how much money I paid? Come on, I paid just as much as you do. Pay my taxes. I don't talk bad about the U.S. I'll tell you my experience here versus my experience there. You know, I didn't say U.S. is shit. I got to give you my experience here versus there. I'll just tell you my truth. That's it. You don't like it, DB? I can't help it. You know, that's the way it is. You know, I'm not trashing the U.S. I tell you my experiences here versus over there, and I pay my taxes there, just like you do. All right, bro. I ain't paying taxes to Colombia. Freedom of speech. Thank you very much. Freedom of speech. Thank you. Yeah, $6,000. I don't think it's going to pass. It won't pass. What do you think, Scott? I don't think so. The Republican says no, and I don't think so. It's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. You know, get 2,000, 1,500, and then another 1,200, rather another 6,000. That's gonna catch up with you eventually, man. You know, I don't agree with that. You know, I don't know. It looked at the check, but it's not a smart thing. It's my opinion again. You can all disagree. I'm look what you love about this in the U.S. We can all disagree. That's cool. Oh, but Jeff Bezos. Okay, truly near. Okay, all right. Okay. Try to print more money and take more oil. They'll just print more money and take more oil. You can't keep printing money forever. You know what I mean? Bank account. Okay. Well, CLG. How do you open a bank account? Well, when I got here, a couple of buddies too, all you have to do, go down to Bank Colombia or some other banks, show them your passport. They wanted a copy of your lease, you know, and I got it open, right? What I'm hearing now, they're getting a little stricter on it, right? So all I showed them was a copy of the lease. I want to see that you live here. And that was it. You know, that was it. But I heard they give them a little stricter. But people are still opening them up. All right. I think that what I heard is they're going to open it up for you. They'll give you like 6 months to get your permanent status, or they close it. That's what I heard. I'm not sure if that's correct. If Mike knows any more than that, when I opened it up, I just opened it up with my lease. I had no visa at the time, nothing, and I opened it up at a bank, Colombia. But I'm hearing it's a little tougher now, and they might want you to, if you're not get your permanent visa, uh, within 6 months, I might close it. So I don't know if that's true. Okay, freedom of speech. Thank you very much, Reginald. Freedom of speech. Gonna thank you, Walker. Respect. I respect his view. Gotta respect my view. That's all I'm saying. I'm not trashing it. A lot of great things about the United States. You know, job. If you work for job is great. You want to work, make money, and that's it. That's great. A lot of stuff that's not great. People getting shot. A lot of prejudice. It's everywhere. Every country has its good and its bad. All right, depends on who you are. I got a person that I know that moved to China. You know, I know his mom. Uh, 20 years in China, in some small village teacher. Yeah, he loves it in China. Believe it or not, he treated him like a king in this village, and his experience has been great there. Okay, everyone have different experiences. Respect them all, and it's all good. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get stimulus for the next 2 years. Next 2 years stimulus. I hope not. It's gonna catch up with you eventually. You know, it's just my thoughts. All right. Would I love a check? Sure. Give them free money away? Sure. But I think eventually you're gonna have to pay for it. You know, you're gonna pay for it. That's my opinion. Okay, they spent too much money on. Okay, all right. I'm planning to retire in Colombia like you. You go get the 250 entry fee, sex, party, Inc. What? Did you go to the 250 entry fee? No, 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 no. I'm not sure you're talking about. I'm talking about 50 entry fee, sex party in Cali. No, I've been to Cali once or twice years ago. I've been recently. Correct. Every country has racism. Every country has problems. Every country has good and bad. You know, that's it. You know, but when I talk about good things I experience here, but not trashing the U.S. I talk about good things here. There are bad things here also. Great things in the U.S. You know, I was able to, get a good job, good education, a lot of universities. So you hear me talking about the good things, you know, and listen to that part. A lot of good things in the U.S. A lot of bad things in the U.S. Every country you go to. I'm from Jamaica originally. A lot of bad things in Jamaica, right? So understand, I'm talking about both sides. All right. Can you swear? Don't swear. No. I told you what happened last week, right? When you guys start talking about something you shouldn't talk about, and I took the bait and I start discussing it a little bit, and I caught myself. But you see, YouTube had this algorithm that listen to your videos, and they heard certain words they consider propaganda. They flag your channel. They gotta look for a manual review on all this crap, you know. So don't swear. Probably not a big deal, but brought this topic about the fifth number of the alphabet. I mean, it's the alphabet with 7 letters of the alphabet. You know, and I'm not going to go into it. All right, don't bring it up. What do you miss the most about being in Jamaica and the U.S.? Yeah, so a lot of good things I miss about being in the U.S. All right, I've always lived on the ocean. You know, sorry, not ocean, on the water, lakes. Whether in Orlando, I lived on Lake. What's that name of the lake? Clear Lake in Orlando, Cowie there. I moved to Houston. I live on Lake Olympia. You know, in Miami, I live right on the bay. So I love living close to the ocean. I'm a big fisherman, love to fish. I missed it here. You know, love to go to the Keys and fish in the Keys. You know, so I missed that part about the U.S. Obviously, good jobs. Miami Beach was nice to hang out with. Get up every morning, go on the beach. Every morning I go on the beach. Sunday morning. A lot of good things about the U.S. You know, a lot of bad things too, but a lot of good things. Good thing you get used to not having certain things that don't bother you. Okay, foods. All right, I love Jamaican foods. All right, I love Caribbean foods. I love I can't get it here. You know, just used to living without it. What do you miss the most about? Yeah, so foods too. I lived in Broward County a lot. I live in West Palm Beach. Can always go find a Jamaican restaurant, get some, roti and whatever, and some patties or whatever. And I just can't get it here. Get used to it. Live without it. Hanging out Miami Beach on the weekends. Let's hang out. It's all good. Okay, Superman. What's your question? I see some question mark. What's your question? Did I miss your question? Can you swear? No, does avoid swearing. I appreciate it. Thanks. Do you believe in chakras? What is that? Yeah, write that down. Look that up. I'm not sure what that is, man. CHA. Where is it? KRAS? I don't know it all, one. I don't know what that is. I'll look it up. All right. It's just expensive. What about Choco? I love Choco. I wouldn't live there though. I wouldn't live in Choco. But it's nice. It's nice. Check out my videos. I was there for San Pacho Festival. I'll probably go back this year for San Pacho if would allow us to. I got friends now in Choco. Never felt unsafe in Choco. Or they're treating blacks. Well, I don't know. Look. I'm black. I'm here. I've never had a problem. Okay. I don't have any problems, so I can't say I have any problems. People are gonna say, well, because you're living in this neighborhood, and so what? It's the truth. And I could tell someone before, I can only respond based on my experience. I don't live in a black neighborhood. I hardly see black folks around here, and I don't have any problems, right? So telling me that, well, you don't, have the full experience being black in Colombia. I don't live in a black neighborhood, okay? And no one bothers me. It don't bother me at all. Everybody's real nice. And, I'm sure that some black Colombians may have a lot of problems. I'm sure they do have black in America. But I don't live in that neighborhood. And I have a peaceful life. And I know a lot of brothers that are, Americans. I hang with them. And we have no problem. We go hang out. I have no problems here. It's just relaxing for me. And I have less stress than the U.S. A lot less stress than the U.S. That dude that talk about bashing the U.S., I don't have a problem where, even though I'm highly educated, I go down Miami Beach or some parts of the States, I walk next to a white lady and they grab the pocketbook from me and all that stuff. She grab like I'm gonna rip them off. That happens so often. I get you after a while. It gets to you. Certain things that you never experienced. I experienced that after a while. I said, "F it, I don't want any part of that anymore. Let's not go there." All right, no problems. And there you go, Reginald. No problem either. Okay. In the middle of Black Town, do you sense that Black Colombians own businesses or mostly employees in Black towns? Well, I gotta say one thing. When I was in Choco, I was surprised at one thing. A lot of the nice restaurants I went to in Choco, they weren't owned by blacks. They were owned by white Colombians. So I noticed that. Real nice restaurants. I went to like 4 or 5 real nice ones when I was there. And there weren't blacks worked there, but I can tell they were owned by white Colombians. It's economics. It's basically economics. Big in economics. They don't have the money and the resources to do certain things. This goes way back, and you know that. Yes, original they had smaller business, but the big, fancy, nice restaurants I went to 4 real nice ones, and they were not owned by blacks in Choco. My girlfriend in Medellin calling me sick yesterday. What? I'm so powerless because I could not go and take care of her. She was crying because she needed me. Oh wow. Sorry to hear that, bro. Man, yeah, I would stay away still. It makes no good for both of you being sick. Hope she doesn't have the COVID. I mean, she's COVID sick or just regular cold flu. Well, sorry to hear that, man. No Aki in Colombia. All right. No Aki in Colombia. No Aki and saltfish. Okay, it's not based on black access to money. Correct. I agree with you because if you live in the right neighborhood, you don't feel as much racism. If you're in the right neighborhood, it's money. It's money. Black and racism depends on location, nationality. Correct. And where I am, I don't experience it. You know, you go other parts of Colombia, I'm sure they might tell you there is. All right. Look, guys. Oh, it's an hour and a half. I got to wrap it up. Okay, guys. I appreciate it a lot. Uh, oh, food reaction. Oh, food allergies. Okay, man. Damn. Well, man, I would stay away. Let's be safe. You don't want to get her sicker. And, she'll be okay. Just give her a lot of support, you know. And if you're sure it's not COVID, what the hell, go over there, A lot of guys are seeing girls here, Look, don't be scared of the COVID, man. I'm not sure where she's located if you go see her, but I'm not, okay, I missed. I make sure she's not in the same town as you are. Maybe she's not. But if she is, just go see her, all right? You should see the 20-gram catfish, my wife. Oh, right. Okay, nice, nice. I'm working on that video for fishing video. Okay, all right. I'm working on it. I've got to figure it out. A lot of pictures I haven't found, but I have a lot of pictures I do have. Especially one of the 55-pound catfish I caught in Lake Olympia in what you call it, in Houston, right on my lake. Okay. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Be safe. Stay healthy, eat healthy. All right. Got a lot of guys talking to me about eating healthy. They talk about it more on my channel. Okay. And it makes a big difference. All right. Thanks. I appreciate the donations I got here from a couple of you guys. And have a nice weekend. All right. Pray that doesn't extend past the 25th. Have a good night, folks. Thanks for all you guys. Scott, I hit you up. All right, Scott. Thanks, guys. Good night.